I am California of the past.
I am California of the past.
I
am California of the past.
October 21st of 2003, my wife Regina and I were on an airplane coming back from the East Coast on a trip that we had made. And as we approached the Ontario airport with our airplane, the pilot asked everyone to take a look off to the right at a fire that was in the foothills north of Fontana and Rancho Cucamonga. We were on that right side of the airplane, looked out, saw the fire, and saw the smoke blowing towards Fontana from the prevailing winds. And I told people on the plane, oh, that fire's not going to bother Rancho Cucamonga because of the prevailing breeze. So we went on home. I called one of my staff members, asked what was going on. They said they had some people up on the fire incident, but they expected Santa Ana winds within a day or two. And unfortunately, within a day or two, Santa Ana winds occurred. And it started driving the fire westerly back towards Rancho Cucamonga. And what ended up happening was we spent the next 4 to 5 days dealing with a fire incident of a magnitude that Rancho Cucamonga residents or our fire department had never experienced. And as a fire chief at the time, I was extremely proud of our personnel. I went to the command post out in west of in the Devore area, where we had agencies from federal government, state government, local agencies, and county government. Probably the success of the fire was for 2 reasons. Our firefight was outstanding. It was because we had plenty of resources, because we were the first fire incident of several that occurred days later due to the Santa Ana winds throughout Southern California. But we had ordered up 20 strike teams, which is 100 fire engines, to respond into Rancho Cucamonga. We did release some to other fire incidents, but since we made the first order, we had plenty of resources in town. And probably the most important factor was we spent years training our personnel all the way from ranks of firefighter all the way up to chief officers on ICS various positions within the incident command system. And I don't think I've ever been prouder as a fire chief, I get choked up when I even talk about it, but as a fire chief, than to watch and listen to our personnel handle the resources as the fire moved across Rancho Cucamonga. We lost a few homes, but we did not lose as many homes as many other agencies did in a fire that we've never seen the likes of in the city of Rancho Cucamonga ever, and hopefully we never see it again. But in the foothills of Rancho Cucamonga, that is our greatest target hazard, greatest threat is wildfires, and our fire department today is doing even a greater job of defendable spaces and codes and various inspections of our foothill urban wildland interface area. So I'm very proud as a councilman to be now watching our fire department step up. There is a book that was written. It's called Wall of Flame by Eric Krause, and it was a book written specifically for the Grand Prix Fire incident. So if any of you have an opportunity, it's in our libraries, it's in bookstores. It's a wonderful book to read about what happened during those several days of firefight that our personnel did an outstanding job.